Dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. This is our Let's Score 120 plus in the Prelims Examination series. Here we are solving a good number of very important, very potential questions which can be asked in the upcoming Prelims Examination. Myself Justin, and now we will solve some art and culture and history questions. Okay, so this is my humble message to all you serious aspirants to practice maximum number of UPSC standard questions before your final examination. Set a target like this every day after your daily revisions. Before going to sleep, make sure you solve at least 100 questions. Every day, at least 100 questions in GS part. You solve 100 questions daily. If you could more than 100, that is always nice. Minimum, a full test, 100 questions you practice on daily basis. And if you're weak in CSAT, I would say daily 1.5 hour or 2 hours you spend on CSAT also. Let us start now. Here, there is a question, bandish refers to. The full question would be like this: with reference to the cultural history of India, bandish refers to. To save time, I just written bandish refers to. In the prelims examination, UPSC will be asking like this: with reference to the cultural history of India, bandish refers to what? So the terms are very important, be it economy, be it environmental science, geography, history, culture, terms-oriented questions being asked by UPSC. So the respective areas and the terminology you have to cover up very well. It's important for you. Now it's musical compositions of Hindustani style, musical compositions of Borgid, musical compositions of Sikh Gurus, musical compositions of Carnatic. So when it comes to art and culture part of your preparation, you study visual arts and performing arts. It's part of your syllabus. You have to cover it. Visual arts and performing arts. When it comes to performing arts, definitely you have to cover the musical traditions of India and dance traditions of India. Musical traditions and dance traditions or dance varieties of India. Music, classical musics are there, or classical schools of classical music, Hindustani tradition, Carnatic traditions, then the substyles of Hindustani. Then the folk music traditions are also there. This you have to cover up very well. This is important for you. Then dances, classical dances are there and folk dances are there. The themes are important. Music used in the classical dance is important, or the orchestra, musical instruments used, those things are important. So classical music, Hindustani traditions and Carnatic traditions. You should know the fundamental similarities, differences between Hindustani traditions and Carnatic traditions. What were the differences and similarities between Hindustani tradition, Carnatic traditions? Different gharanas, different schools of Hindustani tradition. Musical instruments used there, here. Okay, all concepts are important. Bandish, when it comes to Dhrubat tradition of Hindustani, you can see that, yes, bandish is a term. Musical compositions, used in that style. So, musical compositions of Hindustani style, that is bandish. Take care of the various terms related to Hindustani style, Carnatic style, music traditions of India. Borgid, musical compositions of Borgid. Borgid is, that is Assamese. There is a classical dance belonging to Indian state of Assam, Satriya dance, classical dance. Satriya dance was developed by a Vaishnava Bhakti saint in Assam, Shankaradeva. Okay, Sri Shankaradeva. So Shankaradeva, his musical compositions, collection of his musical composition, that is called Borgid. And Borgid is used, or the Satriya dance, Assamese classical dance, Satriya dance, that is accompanied by these musical compositions of Shankaradeva. So you should know the classical dances and which music, classical dances and to what kind of the music that accompanies. Okay, musical instruments and music that accompanies. That's important. So A is your answer. Now moving on to question number 2. with reference to this spread of the Bhakti movement or promotion of this Bhakti movement in South India, consider the following statements. That is the question. With reference to the spread of Bhakti movement in South India, especially in Tamil Nadu, consider these statements. Now see, the first statement is Bhakti movement or Bhakti saints used regional languages for this promotion of Bhakti, or Bhakti movement played a key role in the promotion of regional languages. Is that true? Exactly, 100% that is true. Just see, in ancient India, there was a religious movement, religious revolutionary movement, that was Buddhism, Jainism. Buddha, Mahavira, they used the languages of the common people, so that they can easily connect with the common people. Similar way, in medieval India, Bhakti saints, you could see that in Tamil Nadu or in Karnataka or in Andhra or in Maharashtra or in Assam or Bengal or Gujarat, you see these Bhakti saints used regional languages to promote the message of Bhakti. Okay, either Tamil or Marathi or this Telugu or this what is called Kannada or Bengali, Assamese. You see, they used to regional languages. Okay, they used to regional. They used to their I mean various dialects, various local versions of that particular state languages. Okay, you could see that they never used Sanskrit. They never used Sanskrit. Bhakti saints, most of the Bhakti saints used vernacular languages, regional languages for the promotion of their teachings of this Bhakti. Okay, the teachings of the Bhakti tradition is like you see that was in regional languages. So Bhakti movement played a key role in the promotion of regional languages. 100% that statement is technically true. Now, these Bhakti saints inspired by the ideals of love and heroism from Sangam literature. Nothing wrong in that. You can see that when it comes to NCRT, if you follow NCRT, this is exactly described in the NCRT test. So obviously, Bhakti saints of early Bhakti saints like Alvar Nayanar Bhakti saints of Tamil Nadu, yes, their teachings, their devotional songs, and their themes, etc., got inspired by the ideals of love and heroism from this Sangam literature. That statement is true. Bhakti saints rejected rituals and austerities. That is obviously true. This is a movement. It is to liberate. It is to dilute the beliefs and obviously the religious practices. So they say if you have pure love to God, you can achieve salvation. No sacrifices, no rituals, nothing, no complicated things are required. Pure devotion to God, that is only required for achieving salvation, okay, or experiencing God. Now here you see the rejected rituals and austerities, or the complicated rituals and rites and practices they rejected. That is true. That way it was more secular. So all the three statements are correct here. Your answer has to be 1, 2 and 3 only. That's your answer. Okay. Sometimes simply you can apply your logic. You can simply apply your common sense, and that itself will be making your answer. Don't get too much complicated. Okay, don't do that extra additional like all that experiments and research behind each word of the statement. Okay, just apply your common sense. You can easily reach out the answer. Now, Atlas of the world's languages in danger is released by, so those indexes or reports by these global agencies, that's important for you, be it economy, geography, environmental science, or art and culture. Now, Atlas of World's Languages in Danger is released by UNESCO. The reports are indexed by UNESCO, its agency, is important for you. Now, because several times UPSC asked these questions. Why I say important? Because they are asked by UPSC on several years, okay, different years. So here, this is Atlas of the World's Languages in Danger. The basic fundamental intention of this particular report is, please take care. Okay, please take care that this is to, yeah, this is to raise, this is to spread an awareness about these languages in the various corners of the world which are in danger. Okay, this is to create an awareness about these endangered languages in the world. Okay, some indigenous languages, they are in danger, maybe less used by the people, less spoken by the people. Okay, so this is to create an awareness about those languages which are in danger, endangerment of the languages, and this is to provide a safeguard, or this is to safeguard, this is to provide a security to such a, what is called this language diversity of the world. Okay, all languages must be protected. All languages must be protected and promoted. For the protection and promotion of such especially those languages which are in danger, yes, in order to create an awareness, this report is released by UNESCO. Now here, French travelers visited India. When you check medieval India, yeah, that is 14th century, 15th, 16th, 17th till 18th century, you can see many foreigners who came India, and they created different reports about Indian society, women, culture, religion, Buddhism, Jainism, Indian administration, different things. In ancient times and in medieval times also, many foreigners visited India. Now here, UPC can ask a question like this: the Portuguese travelers who visited India, Italian travelers who visited India, French travelers who visited India, African travelers visited India, Chinese travelers visited India. Now that is important. Here they asked French travelers who visited India in the medieval era. So obviously Duarte Barbosa, he was a Portuguese traveler. He was a Portuguese traveler. You should know the very travelers who visited the court of Krishna Devaraya, Vijayanagar ruler Krishna Devaraya. So he was a Portuguese traveler. Jean Baptiste, he was a diamond merchant come traveler, visited India, and he was so astonished with this rich collection or rich deposits of these gold and diamonds in India. Okay, he was so astonished with the gold and diamond mines of India and collection of gold and diamonds in India. So Jean Baptiste, he was a French traveler come diamond merchant. Okay, yes, he was a French traveler. Niccolo di Conti, Italian traveler. He was an Italian traveler visited during Devaraya. During the time of Vijayanagar ruler Devaraya, this Niccolo di Conti visited India. Italian traveler. Francois Barnier, a physician come traveler. Okay, a physician. This Francois Barnier, he was a physician come traveler. Okay, of 17th century AD. He visited India 17th century AD. Francois, he was a physician come traveler. He was a French traveler. So here they are asking French travelers. 2 and 4 will be your answer. So D is your answer. 2 and 4 only will be your answer. So please take care. The travelers who visited India, what was the purpose of their visit? What are the various books they authored? Okay, various literary works they done, and during whose time they visited India. All those things are important for you because UPSC asks question from this area. So that's it. Prepare well. And just follow our series, Let's Score series, in which we will be solving most potential questions. I used to say even a single 2-marker question can be a game changer in your final examination. Okay, maybe a single 2-marker that decides your future, your destiny, whether you should sit for mains or not. That is why solve maximum number of potential questions. Be confident. Solving questions itself is the way of making yourself confident and fit for this final prelims examination. Okay, don't be confused and stay tuned. If you find this video helpful, please do subscribe our channel, like and share our video. What all your feedback, just leave in the comment box. And that's it. Thank you.